Hi, and welcome to our first episode. And in this episode, we're going to discuss how to register for the class and the best format to follow if you decide you would like to join us. So we're really excited to offer this as far as our Wolfpack, and we want to go into a little bit more detail for those interested in attending our online reloading class. So we're getting ready to offer or launch what we call our Wolfpack. And what it is, a lot of customers that have either been through our shooting schools, have been through different events, reloading is a really big and an important part of the process that they're going to go through if they want to get the best out of their rifle, if they want to get the best out of themselves as far as shooters go, as well as get the most value for their money, because making ammunition is a lot less expensive than buying it. And also it gives you a lot more control over the parameters as far as how far down the rabbit hole you want to go, how accurate you want it to be. And for me personally, now there's a lot of pride in making your own ammunition as well. I enjoy the process. For me, it's just part of shooting. And I think in today's age where there's just a huge amount of information all over the internet, there's a lot of information on all the forums, and we find it here with just general phone calls, people that have purchased a rifle or listen to the podcast and they want to ask questions about reloading. And a lot of times it leads down into something that would be like, hey, I read this on a forum somewhere, or I read this here and I read that there. And the problem is they don't know how to weed through the bushes and figure out what is good information, what is bad information, and even what is dangerous information. So over the course of the next 6 months, we're going to take what is our in-person reloading school, which we do here in Johnstown. This year we have 2 classes. Next year we'll have 1 in-person class, but we're really trying to put the information out there once and give everybody the opportunity to enjoy it or come back and rewatch it, relearn it. It is a perishable skill, and so rather than me teaching it on a one-on-one basis here in the classroom, limiting myself to the handful of students in the room, is we can teach it one time and it's there to live forever. I'm also a firm believer that we only get so many laps around the sun, and really this allows me to share a lot of great information and just put it out there that people can enjoy it whenever and however they want. But it also frees us up to work on other really important parts of our business with the machining, writing CAM and CAD software, all the things that we're going to be doing to really grow and expand our business on the other ends of it too. So let's talk about the reloading class and where it's going to start. So this is our introductory video. Our next several videos, of course, are going to be heavily focused on safety. We have a reloading school that's going to kick off this weekend, and I thought this was a great opportunity to go ahead and do a little video and introduce the class itself. We are going to cover a lot of intermediate, advanced subjects that are really important to you. We're going to share with you a lot of the little secrets that we have found work really well for reloading. As far as my experience as a reloader, I've probably been reloading for 4 decades now. I have won and placed in matches around the country, shooting my own ammunition, and I have learned a lot because we reload for the shooting school. So in many of the years, it wasn't uncommon for us to make anywhere from 5 to 15,000 hand-loaded rounds a year just for the shooting school, not counting what we might shoot in taking and going to match events. So I have learned a lot, and some of it through trial and error, some of it through heartache, of just learning and trying to weed through the bushes of what works and what doesn't, experimenting with processes to see what speeds up and what doesn't, what has a negative effect on reloading and making the quality ammunition. And so we're going to cover a lot of that in the class. And really, my goal is to get you up making really great ammunition, and it's not going to cost you as much as you think. We use and really promote, especially for bolt action rifles, very simple tools. And we find that a lot of times you're going to make better ammunition using them. So don't think that we're going to come on here and say that you have to go out and spend $12,000 and buy all of this reloading stuff to make world-class ammunition. We truly don't believe that. So how the class is going to work is, if you look at below on the web page for our reloading class, you're going to see all of the episodes. As each episode is posted, it will turn blue with the description and the number of minutes of the episode. That means you can now click on it and enjoy the video. How you register for the school. So when you register for the reloading class, we call it being a member of the Wolfpack. And if you go to our Wolfpack page or become a member of the Wolfpack page, with that package comes a lot of other benefits, including all of the content that we're going to post up for our online long range shooting school, as well as all the content that we do post up for our gunsmithing and armor course. So at this level, if you're going to get into reloading, all of the other stuff we feel is just as important. So we're going to be posting up a couple videos every month as we work our way through the reloading course. A lot of it's going to be all of the tools and pieces, all of the information that we share here at our in-person class. Plus we get to add a lot of bonus content. So our in-person class usually takes us about 20 hours. And with the online version, we're going to be able to get into a lot more content and maybe even a lot more detail. But you can register now. Our first episode will be posted on safety next week, and we're looking forward to having you. If you have any questions on the class or how you register or how you follow, please feel free to give us a call or email us. Now, when you do sign up, the best way to enjoy the videos and to keep them in chronological order is to attend the class through our reloading page, which is on our website. So if you go to Wolf Precision, you look for reloading class, on there you'll see the highlights of all the classes as they start to be posted and live for you to enjoy. We recommend that you go to that page and click on them in order, and that way it keeps them in order for you to watch them. If you try to watch the videos through the Patreon page, they always keep the most recent video at the top, and as we keep adding more content, the new students will have a tendency to get lost as to where they start. So we always recommend to enjoy the classes from our actual website. When you click on it, it will launch it through Patreon and you can watch and enjoy the video there. So we're really excited. This is a really big step for us. This is something that we feel is really important if you want to get the most from your rifle. And we feel there's a lot of information that we can now share to try to get you the most from it and yourself and really get you started in making world-class ammunition. So thank you so much for taking the time to join us. We are looking forward to having you. See you in the next class.